What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. Heat Blister. He's too much.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. 10 Below. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. Ha ha! I'm too much. That's right.
He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. 10 Below.
Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch.
He's too much.
I never wanna know a day that's over 40 degrees. I'd rather have it 30, 20, 10, 5 than it let it freeze.
He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow.
That's right.
He's Mr. Icicle. He's Mr. 10 Below.
Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch. Ha ha! Too much. Ha ha!
Too much.
Well, Mrs. Claus, how's your hubby?
Well, I'm afraid he's got a pretty bad cold, Snowy.
Oh, that's a shame, the poor fellow. He should have come to see me. I could have given him a good one. A little chilly humor there.
Don't you dare make fun of Santa Claus like that. He's the nicest person in the whole world.
Well, of course he is, Sonny. I love him a lot.
You do?
Well, of course I do, silly. Why, he's the best advertisement Snowbiz ever had. Now, what can I do for you, madam?
We need a snowstorm.
What? Sooner said than done, my little icicle. Where do you want it?
In a town called Southtown, USA.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it! No can do, Mrs. C. The South is under control of my stepbrother, Heat Miser. And every time I try to send a little refreshing snow down there, what does he do? He turns it into rain or fog. And who needs that?
Well, if I get his okay, will you make it snow?
Sure thing. But don't get your hopes up. You'll never get anywhere with that one.
We'll have to try. Thanks, Snowy.
Ah, don't mention it. And don't be such a stranger. Look, stop by with your hubby sometime and we'll have a blizzard. I'm Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. Sun. I'm Mr. Heat Blister. I'm Mr. 101. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much.
He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun. He's Mr. Heat Blister. He's Mr. 101.
They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch.
He's too much.
Thank you. I never wanna know a day that's under 60 degrees. I'd rather have it 80, 90, 100 degrees. Oh, some like it hot, but I like it really hot. Ooh.
He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun.
Say it!
He's Mr. Heat Blister. He's Mr. 101.
They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much.
Too much.
Well, if it is Mrs. Claus, where's your husband? Out doing another commercial for my brother?
Oh, come now. You know Santa isn't on your brother's payroll.
Well, then he's grossly unfair, that's what. Traipsing around in that stupid sleigh of his, stirring up cold winter breezes and causing everyone to think fondly of snowball fights and sleigh rides and ice hockey.
I assure you it's not intentional.
Well, why doesn't he wear a bathing suit and drive a sand buggy?
But we live at the North Pole.
And he could sing the praises of heat and rain.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, will you do us a favor?
I don't see why I should. Nobody ever does anything for me. Well, what is it?
Could you let it snow just for one day in the South?
What? Snow in the South?
Just for one day.
Never! Unless there were, something in it for me.
Like what?
Ooh, like for instance, if a little bit of northern territory were turned over to me, shall we say, the North Pole?
Well, heavens, I don't know. That would be up to your brother, not me.
Well, why don't you give the Tutti Frutti snow cone a buzz on the hotline? See what he says.
All right, enough of this.
He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. He's too much.
With a thankful heart that is wide awake, I do make this promise: every breath I take will be used now to sing your praise.
Used now to sing your praise.
And to beg you to share my day.
Beg you to share my day.
With a loving guarantee that even if we part, I will hold you close in a thankful heart. I will hold you close in a thankful heart.